Hello everybody. Hello YouTube people. So this is my haunt maze for 2013. This is what I call the staging area. Everyone who's coming in through the maze, they're gonna be held right here until one of the actors let the people in. I have a heating device because today it is supposed to be pretty cold out. I have a TV hooked up, and underneath I have, you probably can't see it, but I have a laptop under there, and I'm basically showing different clips from scary movies and some trailers. It's about 20 minutes and it keeps on a repeat schedule. So this way, while people wait, they're not bored or cold at the same time. I have a green light to light this area up. It's really nice at night. Of course, during the day, everything looks pretty plain. So here's the door. The actor is going to have this door locked so no one can come through. When we're ready for the next guest of people, they welcome the guests right in, and then he'll simply close the door behind him. Here's all my electrical running right now into that room, the light, the TV, my laptop. And then I also have another extension cord running to the fog machine, and we continue into the cemetery area. There's our big fog machine, and I also have another green light. A little cemetery with the zombie hands coming out. And again, that light is green, so at night it shines up green, I guess kind of like the witch, but it's really just the only light that I had left. Alright, so as the guests proceed, we're going to have another actor, and he's basically going to welcome everyone into this little room. And in this room, I have another monitor with speakers set up in here. So the guest will come in, and he will close the curtain behind them. And again, during the day, everything's pretty bright. Oh, and this door right here is closed as well. So already in the daytime, it is pretty dark in here. They're going to show a video, and I will link the video that will be played. You can just click on the video at your own time. Check it out. It's pretty good. So what the actor will do is after he lets the people in, he'll close the curtain. He'll come around to this side. And over here is where I have my VGA cord and my speaker input. The laptop will sit up here. And the actor, he has a little handle right here. So as soon as he starts playing, he'll hold the curtain. And at the right time, he'll pop out and greet the guests. It's a pretty nice scare, let me tell you. So he'll say one or two things before he lets the guests onto the maze. He'll open up this door and let everyone through. So as we go through the maze, over in this area it is pretty dark, and I have a light up here shining, so you barely see this person. You only see her face, which makes it kind of creepy, even though in the daytime you can obviously tell that she's fake. We come around here and we have a little doll scene set up. Something not too scary in a haunted house, but it has to relate to our video that's played in that smaller room, so it does kind of make sense. I'll have a candle lit up here, and again I have this light, so it does look pretty creepy at night. As they turn left, you see a mirror right here. However, one of our other actors is the ring girl, and she'll be standing right there. And as the people creep up a little bit closer, she'll quickly duck into the other room. Before I show you the other room, this is neon spider webs with a black light, and these black light little spider scene settings that you can get at the store. So this is a nice little fun mirror, and so I'll show you what the ring girl is going to be doing. She'll be standing right here, and as soon as the guests turn the corner, she'll quickly duck into the next room, just like that. Okay? So the guests will kind of be a little creeped out knowing that, okay, they're about to get scared. In our next room, boom, we have a clown room. I have set up some blue lights, which makes a couple things glow in the dark, like neon. For instance, this clown guy, his hair glows in the dark, which is pretty nice. I haven't got the balloons yet. I will get them, so each one will be holding a balloon to make it a little bit scarier. As we go into the next room, this is kind of like a little zombie area. This guy, I was actually him last year. I still have to post the video from last year. I've been really lazy about doing it. Maybe I will soon. So the ring girl, as soon as she ducks from the mirror, she'll come around and she'll hide behind in this room. And this is also another electrical area where I have everything hooked up, the lights, the black lights. So she'll be hiding behind this curtain, and as soon as they're walking by, boom, she'll give them a nice little scare. So the guests, they won't know where she is until they pass this point. Now for this year, I also have a camera system. So I have 4 camera systems set up. This is 1 out of the 4. This captures this scare right here, and I'll show you. Put it up like that. And I don't know because I can't see with my hand, but it also captures this hallway at the same time. Eventually, I will post the videos of the camera so you can see the people getting scared. But obviously, I can't do that right now because I haven't started the maze yet. When the guests turn this corner right here, this is all going to be in the dark. This hallway is nice and dark. You kind of see the curtain a little bit, but you don't know what's behind it. What I have behind it is I have a guest that's being the person from Psycho, the lady with the knife, you know, the famous shower scene. So they're going to be hiding behind here. And what I have here is a little light button that she'll press to turn on this light to give the shadow effect. So she'll be standing behind this curtain, and the guests, when they turn the corner, because it's dark, they don't see the actor, but they know there's a curtain. As soon as they press the light, boom, pops out and can scare them. All right. Also, let me just show you ahead of time, the actor actually has a double scare. A, they're going to be the psycho person right here, but 2, there's a dark room in here, and so when they come around, boom, they can scare them again. And I'll show you this room right now. So as we go down the hallway, we make a quick right. I'm going to have this candle lit up. Obviously not a real candle, it's a battery powered candle, excuse me. I threw up this guy really quick. I don't know what he's supposed to be. I guess some mental patient. Here's the beauty. This is my favorite part. When you walk in here, and hopefully, obviously, I think you can see it because it's during the daytime. I also have a flashlight, but this is complete pitch darkness, let me tell you, okay? I basically covered just about every crack that at night you can see light coming through. Although you can see it now, but trust me, at night, it's complete darkness in here. So the guests, they won't know where they're going. They'll be walking into this wall, touching around, not knowing where they're going. All right, they're going straight. And as I showed you before, right here is where the psycho lady person is going to be able to scare them as they're touching their way going through. It's going to be an awesome scare. So right there, I also have another camera that's going to be capturing this scare. And also I have hooked up a speaker system. And I have it hooked up to my iPod right here. So once we're ready to start the maze, I'll just hit play and it's playing some creepy music that I got from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All of this, again, is still in the dark. As they turn the corner here, now they'll somewhat see some light. So I try to do my best to cover the light, but it was just impossible, only because in this next room, as you turn the corner here, we have the exorcist room. In my last year's maze, the exorcist room was amazing. I had a stuffed exorcist that was sitting on this bed, and people were freaked out. They thought that the person was real. I had a black light and everything. Well, for this year, the actor is going to be real, the exorcist. She's going to sit there, but the first time they come around, she's not going to scare them, so they're going to think she's a dummy. And later on in the maze, they'll actually be coming out through this way over here, and I'll show you in a little bit. So the first time, she won't scare them. The second time when they come around, she can scare them, or she may even get up, so the guests will be like, oh my god, where'd the exorcist go? Which is kind of freaky. So oh, and let me show you also, I got another camera system over there as well. That's camera number 3. So the guests will walk by the exorcist. I have the black light. All this room is in kind of like glow in the dark mode. They'll come around, they'll turn the corner, and I have a Hannibal Lecter. I couldn't really find a spot for him inside the maze, so I decided just to put him over here so there wasn't so much of a dead space. The guests will turn the corner, and then here I have my little meat slaughter room, whatever you want to call it. I have some lights here. I'm actually not using that blue one anymore. I'm just using these 2 red ones because obviously red with blood. I have the guillotine, headless body, headless, excuse me, a head in a bucket. And I have your standard props that you get at the store. You know, feet, hands, liver, heart. And then I got the mask from, I don't know, I guess it's from the Texas Chain Store, a cheap mask. I thought it was funny. Some hooks. I got a headless guy here. This costume has actually been in the family for a while. Last year, one of my actors, he was actually in this costume. And we also had a meat set up just like this, like a slaughterhouse. And as the guests passed by, he would scare the people. So this year I figured make it a dummy, and returning guests would actually think that, oh, it's a real person again this time. But obviously it's not, it's a dummy. As we go through the maze here, have some chains. We'll walk through, and this is the part I was talking about. When you turn the corner, now you're back to that same room with the exorcist. It's up to the actor if the very first time they want to walk by and they can scare the guests, or the second time around they can scare them. Or option number 3 is totally disappear into this room right here. Now you can't really see, but hopefully with this flashlight, but this is also another electrical room. As you can tell, we have a lot of power strips in this maze. It was a job to do all running the wires everywhere. But you know, I love doing this stuff. Anyway, so she'll hide in here, and as the guests walk by or even come close, she can pop out and scare them. All right, and again, captured on film up here. And I guess this is how it looks. All right, so the guests will continue to walk forward. I have a flashing blue light. We'll go through these curtains, and what do we know? We have a dead end. Uh-oh. So what do the guests do? They have to walk back, and here's where the exorcist will come out and scare them as well. Now here, this is going to be really hard to show you, but this is a complete dark room. So this door will initially be locked like that, okay? And it's kind of hidden, so you really can't tell that it's a door. It looks just like part of the wall. So once the guests get stuck at this dead end, the exorcist is going to open up this door for them and let them in. And now I'll keep this door open just to let some light in, so hopefully you guys can see better. But this little guy here in the rocking chair, he's part of the video also that we have on that they see in the very first room. I have a dark light right here, so when the guests come in and this door shuts completely, okay, it's pitch dark. With this light on, you barely can just make out his figure. So although now you can tell it's obviously a fake figure, in the dark you don't know if this is a real person, not in a costume. So in this room, it's 2 actors, one who's going to be doing the electrical controls and the person who's actually going to be scaring. And we're actually in the morph suits, the black morph suits. So one of the actors is going to stand right here. As soon as they walk in, it's complete darkness. We turn on that red light, and even though that light's on, you still can't see the people in the morph suit. So then we're going to start rocking the chair and then turn up that light again, and we're going to then make our way around, and then we start scaring the actors. You know, we can make noises. We also have horns. And then for our family members, we can touch them, obviously, because they're family. I have another camera system up here, which will then record everything. I can't reach all the way up, but obviously it records the whole room. Okay, and right behind here, again, is our electrical room. So the second actor is going to be standing here playing with the controls. So this one power strip will turn on the red light in there, and the other power strip actually turns on a little strobe light that we have up there. So after we scare them, we're going to turn on the strobe light, which will then make light in here, and they'll see the one morph guy. But a lot of people won't realize that there's a second person, the actor who's doing the controls. So for instance, if I'm the actor doing the controls, once I turn the light on, I can just come out and scare them from behind, because they're not going to expect me being behind them. Once the scare is over, again, this door is closed. I'll open up the door, let them through, And let me just show you. They'll go this way, going straight towards the finish line. Oh, finish line. Towards the end of the maze. But the second actor, as I'm opening that door, he'll be opening this door. Okay? And then he'll stand right behind here, and as they walk by, bam! He scares them as they come through. And that's kind of like the finale. So, and then they'll walk here, and this is the end of the maze, and this is where a little party begins. We got the alcohol set up and the drinks, and inside as well is all your standard decorations. Oh yeah, and here's wires going up to the second floor windows for the electrical outlets. Anyway, this is my maze for 2013. It took quite a while to build, but I had a lot of help this year, and it made it very fast to do. Hopefully you guys like it, and hopefully I won't be so lazy, and I'll post the video surveillance camera systems, and I'll link it on the video. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.